Chicken. Chicken. Use the code chicken in the shop.
Guys, the Chicken's here, bringing you another Boomwich video. In today's video, guys, we got Mr. OP Destroy on the call, and we're going to be doing just kind of a quick review, wrap-up of Season 10. Just kind of what our thoughts were on it, and looking forward to Season 11. So, OP, how did you make out? I think you crushed it again, eh? You finished up in Legendary?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me today. I appreciate it, Chicken. Yeah, I did finish at Legendary 1 with 49 stars. It was a grind, but I had a great time getting there. And, yeah, man, I enjoyed the season, although it was 7 days shorter than expected. But nonetheless, guys, Season 10 was great.
Yeah, I would agree. I think definitely one of the best seasons to date, in my opinion. I think the only problem with Season 10, other than the wrong date at the start, which was kind of annoying, other than that, the only real issue I saw was it got kind of stale towards the last week. It got pretty grindy towards the end, around rank like 22 plus. I'm not just saying that for me. Like, I think in general, a lot of people kind of fizzled out around there, and it was it was more or less the same kind of attacks. It was heavy chopper bomber, heavy chopper rocket chopper split with bullet and bombers kind of thing. Did you feel the same way kind of, or was it different as you got up to the higher ranks?
Yeah, I totally feel you, man. Now, we know that the tech tree and everything on Warships it's vital to what decisions you make going through the tree. So yeah, you could get yourself in a quagmire when it comes to, if you didn't do something right, you might be behind and then you got to catch up. It's just a lot harder and grindier. But with this season, with the least amount of building ice or any ice or health, we were entangled in a base race all season. Right. And right there, just that word base race indicates that it's going to be a grind because you're going to win some and you're going to lose more.
Right.
So
yeah. Exactly.
I mean, yes, it was a grind. It was a grind because it was a base race all season. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean Warships. It's always some sort of a grind, but like it just felt like it was. I don't know. It got kind of stale, and I guess that was because, like you said, it was predominantly just a base race meta the entire season.
Exactly.
Now I know a lot of people kind of get down on the base race and if you don't know what we mean by that, guys, it's just all the attacks, everyone's able to clear the base easily. It just comes down to time for every single battle. That's what we mean by base race.
Yes.
And I don't think there's a problem with that if it's in like if it's in sections. Like if it's at the beginning of the season and it's a base race because we only have like heavies and flares and like something like that, then I think it's okay if it's only for like a little bit, like a few days until you rank up and get the next end room kind of thing. But when it drags out for the entire season, it gets kind of I don't know, it just gets more frustrating when you start to lose these battles by like 2 and 3 seconds, like over and over again. It's just like, oh geez, that's something I really missed about the I think it was the first season, right, where a lot of the attacks came down to clear percentage, which we haven't seen in what seems like forever. Except, if you're getting up to the very end on the, like, 7 engine rooms, like, fully maxed out bases. That's not typically something we've seen, like, in the middle of any of the recent Warship seasons.
Yeah, you're exactly right, man. Season 1, although there were some, chest exploits and a little bit of squishy bugs, it was by far my favorite because it did boil down to destruction. There were so many defenses. I think we had like 10 rocket launchers, and it was like nuts.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like you were saying earlier, Chicken. Like, base race is cool. A little mixture of everything would be great. Like base race at the beginning, and that you get towards the end, make it more spicy. Add some more building health, add some more defenses. Give us this diamond legendary players something to compete for. This base race is just yesterday's lunch, and I just would love to see changes. Now I know we're doing an overview of season 10, and we're kind of making ideas going forward for season 11, but I'm just saying though, I would just like, in my opinion, to see something other than a base race basically coming down to time for every battle.
Yeah, for sure. I think that would go a long way. Just with just keeping it fresh and being able to change it up a bit. Like, I don't know, do something wacky. Throw like like different tech nodes that have like 5 boom cannons at the end of the season, like just something to make it really different, and so it doesn't feel like it's kind of, because the one thing that I don't want Warships to turn into is where it's kind of the same thing, but the tech nodes are just in different spots, because then it just gets stale, and it's like, everyone knows how to do it, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
It's just like it just comes down to like where you are in the tech tree at what point versus like what you're unlocking. And so far it's been, they've been able to switch up the tech tree enough where it is, kind of keeping us on our toes, and it's been really interesting. But yeah, I think the overall kind of style of it needs to shift a little bit away from the base race, just to keep it fresh, if nothing else. Like, make one season a base race and name it, I don't know, the Speed Serum Warship season or whatever, and then have the next one be like the complete opposite. Like, that's what's fun about Warships. It's just so different. It just keep it interesting and weird.
And on top of that, man, there's so many cool things they could do. They've already presented a really great PvP style of gameplay in Boom Beach.
Yeah.
What's nice about it is they can build upon it, you know what I mean? And make it even better. And which it's not that it's already good. It's just they could really change up and really make it better.
Yeah, exactly. Like have I don't know, be able to run tournaments in your task force, or like Warship Wars would be like the coolest thing ever. Now we're kind of getting into like our wish list updates for it, but but that would be really cool. I think something like that where it brings kind of the task force versus task force element into Warship, so it's like you're more on a team. Like there's more point, because right now there's not really any point of having a team in Warships other than not getting matched against the players and just being able to see like replays and stuff. So something like that I think would be really cool.
Absolutely, man. Make it more task force oriented, because like you said, when you're in a task force with your fellow comrades, you don't get to battle them or do anything warship wise. So I definitely could see that being something really cool. But man, I would really, I want to see Super Mortars chicken on the
Yes,
tech
exactly,
tree,
exactly. Bring in the incinerators or something weird.
Yeah, man. So, but other than that, dude, season 10 was, I had a blast playing. I have a blast playing every season, but season 10 was good. It was very good.
Yeah,
I hope
for
you
sure.
liked it.
Yeah, I think it was one of the best ones,
Right.
overall. It seems like they've been getting like progressively better and better as the seasons go on too, which is definitely good. They're definitely looking at it at least and trying to tweak things here and there to make it better for everybody. So, yeah, I don't know.
Season 11's right around the corner. I'm looking forward to that season too, man. Hey, bring it on.
We got about a week before the next one starts. We have Crab this Friday. It's gonna be another busy Boom Beach weekend. Crab Friday, season 11 on Monday, I believe, right?
Right.
So we'll see what happens there. But I don't know. Was there anything else that you thought was interesting or you didn't like about season 10 or anything like that?
The only thing I'll go back to that I didn't really care too much for is for the keys and upgrade tokens per chest for the season, as it was cut short 7 days, right? It wasn't balanced as far as being able to get your whole tree unlocked, or you were on a tight rope going through the tech tree. You had to make right decisions, and if you didn't make right decisions, you were out of luck. So it was that right there was probably my biggest
Yeah, and I mean, how many times was there an upgrade that was really crucial, and it was like we were one key off or like 100,000 upgrade tokens off? It felt like.
Right.
I don't know if that was for everyone. Maybe it was just the chicken, and I had really bad luck, and Yushman was in the studio laughing at me. But that's kind of what it felt like. But I don't know. It seemed like I was getting a lot of comments too that a lot of people were just like a few keys off of a lot of upgrades. It was just kind of worked out like badly like that.
Right. So, other than that, that was the only thing that really rustled my feathers. Well, I don't have feathers, but if I did, it would rustle my feathers. Other than that, it was a great season. Good job, Nunu and the team. And may season 11, we toast to another Warship season 11. What can I say?
That we do. So yeah, I guess that's the wrap up and review of season 10, guys. If you have more comments, questions, concerns, make sure to leave that down below in the comments. Also, Mr. OP, we are doing a giveaway live stream. What's today? Today is Sunday. Within the next few days, we're going to be doing some kind of live stream, giving back to everyone that was kind enough to support us in the shop with code Chicken.
Nice.
So if you guys have been using that, just make sure to let me know in the comments. And just tune in the live stream, and we're going to give away, I think we're going to give away $125 worth of Apple and Android gift cards. And
Wow, that's very kind.
maybe some merch codes. The merch codes are just like I think we're just like a one-time thing, but we'll try to get some of those and give them away to you guys as well. So yeah, I think that's
Good deal.
I think that's all she wrote, OP. Thanks for coming on, man. And guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one. Guys, check it out. Back.